Hello there, Chris is here. How are you doing? Very warm welcome to you. Is it split screen? I'm not. This is a bit of an experimentation right now. Oh, it is split screen. Oh, that's a bit novel, isn't it? Let's turn that off. That's all right. Split screen. I'm messing with the software. Anyway, how are you all doing? Welcome to the pen and paper quiz. Get your drinks and your bar stacks ready now. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the picture round on your screen now. They are all places in the United Kingdom. Okay, look closely at the television. You might have just seen the first few. So I'm going to put the first four on there now. Okay, so let's minimize me and we'll go with that. Right, so there, let's get rid of the caption. Da, 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 da. Right, so there is your first four pictures in tonight's picture round. Okay, so there's your first four pictures in tonight's picture round. I want you to tell me whereabouts each place is in the United Kingdom. All right, so I want you to tell me whereabouts each place is in the United Kingdom. Have a think. Have a look. Whereabouts in the United Kingdom is each one? Get close to the television or the device if you have to. Maybe there's a clue with each one. But whereabouts in the United Kingdom is each one? I'll give you a couple of minutes on that one. There are 10 of these as well. So we'll. There's the first four. Very good evening to you all. Make sure you've got your drinks handy. Great that you're all finding the quiz. Oh, a few teams tonight. Brilliant. What's my mum saying? Mum's saying, got a brew tonight? I have got a brew tonight, Mum. Yes, it's because I've had a few this afternoon, in fairness. So just a coffee will do me nicely, thank you. Thanks to Lou and Paul. If you're watching, the strawberries were lovely, by the way. Absolutely lovely. We've been munching on them since we got back. We've got... so there's the first four there. Plenty of rounds to entertain you tonight. Hope you've all had a good weekend. I think it's just dropped. It's got a bit cool, hasn't it now? But it's been nice weather today. It has. We've been to Shibden Park, as you'll see off the videos, if I can get them working in a little while as well. So there's the first four. We'll show them again in a little while. Where are those places in the United Kingdom? Okay. Where are those places in the United Kingdom? Don't forget, you can email tonight with your comments, etc. at the usual email address. You can email at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. That's chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. So I think we can now show you the next pictures in the list. Sounds like a plan to me, doesn't it? So let's get the next ones going. Okay, so there is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Whereabouts are those in the United Kingdom? Okay. Whereabouts are those places? You've had 1 to 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If you need any repeating, let me know. And I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a look. Whilst be honest, I'm going to finish my Battenberg off. Richard Ryan, Woodsy Wobblers have got in touch. He says, "Hi Chris, the red wine insider will see us to victory tonight." There you go. That's what we like, optimism. So I'll give you about 30 seconds or so on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'll show you number 10, and then you'll see all the pictures. If you need to see them again in a little while, no problem at all. Some of them obviously obvious. You'd think number 8, you would know where that is, but some of them you might not know. Okay, I will show you number 10. So just moving up number 8 and 9 slightly, you'll see number 10 on your screen now. Where is that in the United Kingdom? So they're all could be in the United Kingdom. Where are they all? That's your picture round that starts us all off tonight. Give me another minute or so. No problem if you want to look at them again, just let me know. Drop me an email. Absolutely no problem. I've spelled Battenberg all over my keyboard now. Oh dear. Oh, sticky Battenberg. Oh well, it'll clean, won't it? Bit of blue magic, that should do it. I do love Battenberg. Anything sweet, really. How many do you think you've got right? How many do you think you've got right? I'll quickly show you the top 4 again. So that was the first 4 that we looked at. And then we moved on to these here. Just check your answers, make sure that you're happy with them. And then these were your last ones. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So that's your pictures. Hopefully you've been okay with those. If you want those repeating, let me know. Round 2 then is Science and Nature. Science and Nature. We'll mark about halfway through, so don't worry. Plenty of time to check your answers. And if you want the pictures again, just let me know. Drop me an email, chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. Right, on we go. Science and Nature, 10 questions to tease you. Question number 1. Oh, more important first, Helen Walker's messaged in. She says, the Walkers from Lowmore are on with special guest Mushy. All Leeds, aren't we? Marching on together. Another win for Leeds today. Hello to Mushy as well that's in. Hello, Mushy. Have you not got Garden and Processed with you? I'm guessing, is there a P connection? I don't know. But anyway, hello to Mushy and hello to Helen, everyone in Lowmore. Right, question number 1 in Science and Nature round. Which chemical element has the lowest melting point? Which chemical element has the lowest melting point? I just asked Rachel this one, and she wasn't so sure. She didn't get it right. So which chemical element has the lowest melting point? Have a think on that one. Write them down, jot them down. No Googling, of course. So that was number 1. Number 2. Riboflavin, that's RIBOFLAVIN. Riboflavin is known as which number vitamin? I'll give you some help. It's a letter and then a number that I'm looking for. So it's a letter and then a number. So riboflavin is known as which number vitamin? It's a letter and then a number. But which letter and a number is it? Riboflavin. Mushy came to the Avengers quiz at the Chapel House. Well, hello. Well, we need those. We need those days back. Hopefully, the Chapel House will be open soon. Absolutely. Right. Question 3. In Einstein's theory, E equals mc squared, what does the letter E represent? So in Einstein's theory, E equals mc squared, what does the E represent? All right. Some tricky ones in this round, but you might just know them. So in Einstein's theory, E equals mc squared, what does the letter E represent? Number 4. This will get you thinking. Good pub quiz question, this one. Which chemical element is represented by the symbol CD? Going through your periodic table now, aren't you? Which chemical element, number 4, is represented by the symbol CD? Bruton. So which chemical element is represented by the symbol CD? Okay. Number 5. Which organ is affected by cirrhosis? So which organ is affected by cirrhosis? Number 5. Oh, in fact, we should do, really. I'm not going to drink, but it'll have to be a coffee to Jack Charlton. Has to be, doesn't it, this weekend? So cheers. Have everyone today. Yeah, good innings indeed. Of course, Leeds United player and Republic of Ireland manager. Many more teams as well. Question number 6. What was the name of the first test tube baby? So what was the name of the first test tube baby? Oh, that was it 1970? I've got 1978 in my head, and I'm probably wrong. I'm not going to Google it, but I'm going to say 1978. Could be wrong. What was the name of the first test tube baby? That is number 6 in this round 2. And if you've just joined us late, it's absolutely fine. If you need any repeating, let us know. You can also play it delayed. That's the beauty of a pen and paper one, isn't it? But do get in touch. Chris C. Benson at hotmail.co.uk, just like Lauren did this week. She made the mistake of trying Jay's quiz on a Thursday. Oh, that'll teach you. That'll teach you, Lauren. Oh, dear. No, it's not the greatest, no, but you've learned now. Number 7. What is the name given to a baby koala? There. So what is the name given to a baby koala? That is number 7. Number 7, what is the name given to a baby koala? How many are you confident tonight? Who's going to win tonight? Got to be one of you. Got to be one of you, hasn't it? Okay. Number 8. Which is the only orchid plant that produces edible fruit? So which is the only orchid plant that produces edible fruit? Which is the only orchid plant that produces edible fruit? And don't forget, of course, Wednesday night again, we're back with the members' smartphone quiz. Don't miss that. Don't miss that indeed. 8 o'clock on Wednesday night. The weeks go quick, don't they? They do. So, number 9. What makes up almost all of a giant panda's diet? Around 99%, if we're being nice. So what makes up all of a giant panda's diet? Around 99%. What makes up 99% of the panda's diet? Oh, at least I caught it. No dear. It's not COVID. Don't panic, probably hay fever. Oh, Alex Simon says, hi, Chris, Alex and Danny here. Hope you're well. Hello to not going out. One for Alex there, one for Danny. Hello to both of you. I'm expecting high scores tonight. So number 9, what makes up almost all of a giant panda's diet? Around 99%. Right. Number 10. In caves, which protrudes downwards from the ceiling? Is it stalagmites or stalactites? So 50-50 chance. In caves, which protrudes downwards from the ceiling? Is it stalagmites or stalactites? It's one of them. You might as well have a guess. And that is the end of round 2. So I will read the questions for round 3, and then if you need the pictures shown again, drop me an email during this round, and I will put them on after round 3. Does that sound like a plan? Let me know if you do, and if you don't as well. Let me know if you're happy with your answers. But I'll start the questions for round 3, which is history. Who am I? So it's all about famous people, really. Some quite recent, some not so recent. But I'm going to give you a brief description of the person from history. And I want you to tell me who's being described. So, question number 1. Born in November 1867 in Warsaw. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and was also the first female professor at the Sorbonne in Paris. Who am I? So question number 1. Born in November 1867 in Warsaw. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and was also the first female professor at the Sorbonne in Paris. Who am I? There's your first one for you. You might know that one, or you can at least have a guess, can't you? Okay, question 2. Born in Portsmouth in 1806, this famous engineer created the Great Western Railway. So born in Portsmouth in 1806, this famous engineer created the Great Western Railway. Who am I? Right, so that's number 2. Let me know if you're on the pictures repeating. That is number 2 in the Who Am I round. I've even got some Family Fortunes cards out of the loft tonight. Look at these Family Fortunes cards as well tonight. We might just use them as well. Right, question 3. This Welsh poet was born in 1914, and although best known for his poetry, he also recorded radio for the BBC in the 1940s. So number 3, this Welsh poet was born in 1914, and although best known for his poetry, also recorded radio for the BBC in the 1940s. Who am I? So that is number 3. Have a guess. Put something down. Oh, Richard and Christine Wibbsy Wobbler say pictures, please. No problem then. After this round, in fact, you know what I can do? Because I can multitask. We can multitask, can't we? Look at this. Hang on a minute. Let me have a mess. We'll do this. Look at this. Right. So let's put the pictures on. Right. We'll start with, if I go like this and zoom. There you go. You can start with that one. Oh, you need me, don't you, out of the way? Hang on. Let's take the off. There we go. Right. So we'll just zoom out. There we go. Right. I'll show the pictures. There you go, Richard. So there's the pictures for the first 4, and you should be able to still hear me. So there you go. So we'll carry on with the history questions, but there's the pictures on the screen for those who would like a refresher of the first round. Okay, so question number 4 in round 3. This English naval administrator and member of Parliament was born in February 1633, although he is now more famous for his diary. So this English naval administrator and member of Parliament was born in February 1633, although he is now more famous for his diary. Who am I? So that's number 4. Have a check of your picture answers as the first 4. We'll switch in a couple of questions' time to the next few. So that's your pictures to just make sure you're happy with them. Okay, number 5. This explorer was born in 1874 in County Kildare. In 1916, he reached heroic status when he rescued his crew members when their boat became trapped in ice. So who am I? Number 5. This explorer was born in 1874 in County Kildare. In 1916, he reached heroic status when he rescued his crew members when their boat became trapped in ice. Who am I? Are you happy with those 4 pictures? We're going to move on to the next ones in just a moment. So have a guess at least. All right. Who am I? I was born in 1921. I died on the 12th of July, 2013. See what I did there? 7 years ago today. I was a British journalist and presenter and presented a travelogue programme for over 30 years. Who am I? So I was born in 1921. I died on the 12th of July 2013. I was a British journalist and presenter and presented a travelogue programme for over 30 years. A travelogue programme. So maybe not Wish You Were Here, but maybe he had his own programme. Maybe. Right, so that was number 6. So I'm going to move the pictures up a little bit so you can see the next couple. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the pictures. And on we go to number 7 in round 3. Born in Wiltshire in 1632, this person was one of the most acclaimed English architects and was responsible for the rebuilding of 52 churches after the Great Fire of London. Who am I? So born in Wiltshire in 1632, this person was one of the most acclaimed English architects and was responsible for the rebuilding of 52 churches after the Great Fire of London. So that's number 7. Have a good look at those pictures. Make sure that you're happy with them. They're all places in the UK. So where are they? All right, number 8. This wife of Henry VIII was born around 1520, although the exact date is not known. She was the cousin of Anne Boleyn and had been a lady-in-waiting for Anne of Cleves until she had caught Henry's eye. Who am I? So number 8, this wife of Henry VIII was born around 1520, although the exact date is not known. She was the cousin of Anne Boleyn and had been a lady-in-waiting for Anne of Cleves until she'd caught Henry's eye. Who am I? So that's number 8 in this round. Okay, there's 8, 9, and 10 of your pictures just to check. All right, number 9. Who am I? This English monarch was born in 1312 and died in Richmond in 1377. In 1337, he declared himself the rightful heir to the French throne, invading France and starting the 100 Years' War. Who am I? So this English monarch, number 9, was born in 1312 and died in Richmond in 1377. In 1337, he declared himself the rightful heir to the French throne, invading France and starting the 100 Years' War. Who am I? And your last one, number 10. This lady was born in 1897 in Kansas, USA, and disappeared in 1937. She received the US Distinguished Flying Cross in 1932, the first woman to be given this honour. So number 10. This lady was born in 1897 in Kansas, USA, and disappeared in 1937. She received the US Distinguished Flying Cross in 1932, the first woman to be given this honour. Lauren says, have you Googled the hardest questions of all time for tonight? No, I didn't. No, I sort of have a guess. That's all you need to do. Anyway, you were moaning a week because you knew 46 out of 50 on Jay's quiz. Well, you'll get at least 4 tonight out of 50. I reckon, Lauren, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? There's the pictures. I am going to go on to me. There we go. I tell you what, before the interval, before we check your answers, we are going to play one more round, right, before the interval, right, just to get your brains awake again after that. And it is Family Fortunes, right. So I have got 10 questions out of my good old 1990s Family Fortunes board game upstairs. These are ungoogleable, aren't they? I want you to give me the top answer for these questions, okay? All I want is the top answer. All right, so listen carefully. All right, 10 questions, and I want you to write down what you think the top answer is. All right, number 1. We asked 100 people to name a sport in which gloves are worn. So we asked 100 people to name a sport in which gloves are worn. A sport in which gloves are worn. Remember, I want the top answer. Write it down. All right, number 2. Name something that has a propeller. Name something that has a propeller. What do you think the top answer was? 1990s, name something that has a propeller. All right, number 3. Oh, where are we? Something you put on a hamburger. So name something you put on a hamburger. That's your 3rd one. Okay. We'll go through these when I've said them once. Number 4, name a device you look through. So name a device you look through. Bearing in mind, mid-90s, this board game came out, so it's not going to be a Kindle or anything like that modern. Name a device you look through. That's number 4. We're post-watershed with the next one, so we'll be all right. I'd be interested to see what some of your answers are. Number 5, what is the first thing to touch your lips each morning? Keep it clean. What is the first thing to touch your lips each morning? Some of your answers there, you're going to email, aren't you, now, with them, aren't you? You can email me during tonight at chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk, and I'll go through these questions in just a moment once more. Number 6, name something people do with their hands when they're cold. So on the top answers, name something people do with their hands when they're cold. All right, 4 more. Right, number 7, past or present, name an actor famous for his horror movies. So past or present, number 7, name an actor famous for his horror movies. I want the top answer. Remember, it's mid-90s, so bear that in mind. All right. I will repeat these questions. We've got 3 more to go. And number 8, we asked 100 people to give a reason that people give for not tipping. So in a restaurant, pub, whatever, a reason people give for not tipping. I want the top answer. 2 more, and then I'll repeat them. Name something that's almost always coloured red. So name something that's almost always coloured red. And the final one, name something you do when you have a cold. Name something you do when you have a cold. So I'll repeat them. 10. We want the top answer for each of these. So the first one, name a sport in which gloves are worn. I want the top answer. Talk about if you're playing as a team, but put your one answer down. Name something a sport in which gloves are worn. Number 2, name something that has a propeller. So something that has a propeller. 3, something you put on a hamburger. 4, name a device that you look through. 5, what is the first thing to touch your lips each morning? 6, name something people do with their hands when they're cold. 7, past or present, name an actor famous for his horror movies. Remember, I want the top answer for all of these. Number 8, name a reason that people give for not tipping. 9, name something that's almost always coloured red. And name something you do when you have a cold. So that's your answers. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to check your situation so far. 2-minute interval coming up. I'll be back in just a moment. If I can get this working. This is what I was up to today at Shibden. Let's see if I can get it working. Be a miracle if it does, really. It's modern technology, but let's have a look.
Hi, we're at Shibden Park. 2-minute interview. Go get me drinks and snacks. Go get me a biscuit. Daddy, where's my biscuit?
Your biscuit?
Yeah.
I thought everyone else was getting you a biscuit that's watching.
No, I said that you.
I'm not getting you a biscuit. Tell everyone at home to get you a biscuit.
Alright, everyone. Go get me a biscuit.
They've got about a minute to check their answers, I think, Eric. I think some headers might just pass the time. Now, have you got your biscuit?
No.
Well, who's getting you a biscuit?
You. And I said, get me a bourbon.
A bourbon?
Not custard cream, not a rich tea, a bourbon.
Oh, somebody give Eric a bourbon. Oh, about 50 seconds, I think, to check your answers, people. Still not got that biscuit, have you?
I said, you go get me one.
Oh!
I said, get me a biscuit. Give me another.
This is an appeal for everyone playing the quiz. Eric desperately needs a biscuit. I think he wants a biscuit. Time to check your answers.
There you go. Answers up now. It's answer time for our pictures and everything else. So, rounds 1 to 4. Shall we mark them? Let's see how you got on. So, pictures. Number 1 was Manchester. Manchester there, okay? So, number 1 was Manchester. Number 2 was Nottingham. So, number 2 was Nottingham. 3 was Exeter. It was the cathedral that you could see. Number 4 was Bournemouth. Number 5 was Swansea. Number 6 was Birmingham, the boring at Birmingham. 7 was Oxford. 8 was Morecambe, of course, Eric Morecambe. Number 9, Glasgow, you could see the University of Glasgow there. And number 10 was Belfast, the Waterfront Hall. And science and nature, which chemical element has the lowest melting point? Apparently, it is helium, minus 272 degrees centigrade or minus 457 degrees Fahrenheit. Riboflavin is known as which number vitamin? It is vitamin B2. Einstein's theory, what does the E represent? It is energy. The chemical element that is represented by the symbol Cd is cadmium. The organ which is affected by cirrhosis is the liver. What was the name of the first test tube baby? It was Louise Brown. The name given to a baby koala is a joey. Apparently all infant marsupials are given the same term. So there you go. Which is the only orchid plant that produces edible fruit? That is a vanilla orchid, which is where vanilla pods come from. What makes up almost all of a giant panda's diet? Around 99% is bamboo. In caves, it is stalactites that hang downwards. So that's the end of that round. Who am I? Born in November 1867 in Warsaw, she was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. First female professor at the Sorbonne in Paris. It is Marie Curie. Born in Portsmouth, England, 1806, famous engineer created the Great Western Railway. It is Isambard Kingdom Brunel. 3. The Welsh poet, born in 1914, best known for his poetry, also recorded radio for the BBC in the 1940s. It is Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas, I think, was it Under Milkwood and all that? Dylan Thomas, anyway, was the answer. This English naval administrator, member of Parliament, was born in February 1633. He was also known for his diary, of course. Samuel Pepys was the answer we were looking for there. Number 5, this explorer was born in 1874 in County Kildare. In 1916, he reached heroic status when he rescued his crew members when their boat became trapped in ice. It is Ernest Shackleton that we're looking for. Born in 1921, died 12th of July 2013, British journalist, presenter, travel programme presenter, Alan Wicker, who died 7 years ago today. Wicker's World, legendary programme. If you ever get a chance on YouTube, watch the episode. I think it's where he goes meeting the infamous dictator, Papa Doc, and he just goes immaculately dressed in this suit like he always did, and against this dictator that could have killed him instantly if he wanted to. Absolutely brilliant episode. Number 7, born in Wiltshire in 1632, Christopher Wren was one of the most acclaimed English architects and was responsible for building 52 churches after the Great Fire of London. So Christopher Wren. Number 8, this wife of Henry VIII was born around 1520, although the exact date is not known. She was a cousin of Anne Boleyn, a lady in waiting for Anne of Cleves until she caught Henry's eye. It was Catherine Howard. Catherine Howard we're looking for there. Number 9, this English monarch was born in 1312 and died in Richmond in 1377. In 1337, he declared himself the rightful heir to the French throne, invading France and starting the 100 Years' War. It was Edward III. Edward we were looking for there. Number 10, this lady was born in 1897 in Kansas, USA, and disappeared in 1937. She received the U.S. Distinguished Flying Cross in 1932, the first woman to be given this honour. It was Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was the answer we're looking for there. Family Fortunes answers then now, okay? Lauren says, can you send me the answers for the pictures? Yes, I'll send you the PDF, Lauren, and I will send you the answers. How's that? No problem at all. I can send you the PDF and the answers. No problem at all, Lauren. I will do that. Right, a sport in which gloves are worn. The answers were, let's put them like that. There you go. Top answer was boxing, then ice hockey, then cricket, then skiing, then golf. Boxing was your top answer. Something that has a propeller. Well, the top answer was helicopter, then aircraft, then boat. Something you put on a hamburger. Ketchup. Top answer. Then onion, then mustard, then pickle. A device you look through. Top answer was telescope, then binoculars, then a microscope. What is the first thing to touch your lips each morning? It is a tea or coffee cup. Look how cigarette was in the answer as well. Other lips. Other lips was third on the list. Tea or coffee cup was the top answer. Name something people do with their hands when they're cold. Rub together. Rub together. Put in pockets and blow on them. The second and third most popular answers. Past or present, an actor famous for his horror films. Close. But Christopher Lee was the top answer. A reason people give for not tipping. I'll let you be flexible as long as you've got something like this. Bad service. Oh, move down. Bad service was the top answer there. Something that's almost always coloured red. A fire engine was the top answer. Something you do when you have a cold. sneeze or blow your nose. So you can have a point if you've got a correct answer there. I'll let you add up your points. So add them all up. Send your scores in and we'll see who's winning. You can email them to chrissybenson@hotmail.co.uk. And whilst we're doing that, I'll show you something else from today at Shipton Park.
Race return.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Should we do a spin?
Look, turn that way.
Rachel, rowing for Oxford.
You're crashing. You need to go right. Now, forward.
We're at Shibden Park. Say hello, Arthur. We're on a boat.
We're turning around here and going back.
Yeah. Yeah, back.
Hello, Josie and Eric.
Oh, I forgot we need to turn around this way, yeah.
Oh, Mummy's doing a super job there.
Yeah.
What? Look all the way we've come. There.
Wow.
Ready? Right, ready to go, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Off we go. Touching the bottom here with your.
You can touch the bottom.
Yeah.
That means my hands could touch the floor.
Are we ready? Shall we go?
Bye bye.
Oh, we're getting some speed up.
Hey.
You're literally lifting it up.
It's all handled, it's not in right.
Why you little? Can you open this to me? Can you open this?
Of course I will.
to me?
What's in?
Oh, this is an adventure, isn't it?
Hey, look at that. Awesome, Mummy. Awesome.
Go to the right side.
No, we're
Right.
going to go around this way a little bit.
Right.
Oh,
Now,
look at the duck
forward,
asleep
forward.
there.
Forward. Wow.
Oh, the ducks are asleep round here, look.
Look. Angler.
I have the easy job. I'm filming.
Oh, God, you have got the easy job. I thought we could have swapped halfway.
How can you swap?
Well, we don't really do that standing up and
No.
falling in the water thing. We could go back to the boathouse.
Yeah.
And we could swap. Do you want to go rowing?
Oh my,
Do you
yeah.
want to go?
Yeah.
And there we go. Whilst that's finishing off there in the background, just to close that, that was today at Shibden Park. Right, Amy said, can I repeat the answers for round 1 and 2? Of course I will, Amy. So round 1, Manchester, Nottingham, Exeter, Bournemouth, Swansea, Birmingham, Oxford, Morecambe, and then Glasgow, Belfast. That was the answers for round 1. The answers for round 2, Science and Nature, helium, B2, energy, cadmium, liver, Louise Brown, Joey, vanilla orchid, bamboo, and stalactites. So send your scores in. Oh, that's all right, Amy. And thanks for your email. Good news. It looks like the Chapel House reopening in a couple of weeks' time. 27th of July. That's good. Brilliant news. Half-time score for the Whimsy Wobblers is 30. I'm going to read the scores out in just a moment. Someone has to steer the boat, Chris. It might as well be. But you know what? Funny story about that, Richard, because I was the only one that had a phone on them. And then we got back to the where we started. I had to go rowing. And you know what? I couldn't row for toffee, and I got stuck with Eric and Arthur in the boat. Thankfully, there's no pictures or video of it, but it was a bit of a calamity. And Rachel was on the side going, no, you need to turn your oar that way. It was a disaster. I think I ended up being brought back in by kind of sticking to another boat and then kind of pulling along. But thankfully, there's no video of that. So Richard says a load of rollicks. Oh, brilliant. So send your scores in. 26 tonight in Astley for my mum and dad. Very good score. My brother says, hi, bro. Hangry is setting up a new printer, so he's called Just Horny this evening. Not doing great so far in guessing, but I'm at 23, but loving the variety of questions. Keep up the good work. Well, never mind, Phil. 23 is a good score. And Mum, in the answer to your background, that is Arthur's wallpaper that's next. That's Arthur's paper. Yeah. Oh, upside down. Yeah, that's for his room. Yeah, very well observed, Mum. Yeah, that's Arthur's ready to go up that. So I think we've got so you can't run and you can't steer a barge either, if I remember. Mum says, no, I can't. No, I wasn't very good at steering a barge. No, I should remember that, shouldn't I? But yeah. Row, yeah, absolutely. Right, so if we've got any more scores, Amy and Andy, if you're marking, if you've got any more scores, send them over. Oh, 24 for the Walkers of Low Moor. And Amy and Andy said hi to you as well. So 24 for the Walkers, brilliant score. And they said also can't wait for the Chapel House to reopen. Right, so the score so far, Team Heward are in the lead in a minute with 32 points. Then we've got, who else have we got? Then we've got Not Going Out on 28. We've got Wibsy Wobblers. How can I forget you? You're in second place with 30. Hello to Twin PLC playing. They're on 19. We've got Minster Maniacs on 21. Hello there. We've got Mum and Daddy Nasty 26. Horny on 23. And the Walkers on 24. That's the scores so far. Where do I go from here? Right. Okay. We'll do the general knowledge one. So round number 5 is general knowledge. These are quite random. But you know what? Let's see how we get on. So question number 1. How would you translate the Latin phrase cave canem? Now, I'm going to spell that. It's 2 words. How would you translate the Latin phrase cave canem? Now, I'm going to give you a clue. Canem is spelled C-A-N-E-M. All right. In fact, it's pronounced cave canem, apparently, is how you pronounce it in Latin. Cave canem, to be precise. It's beware of something, beware of an animal, but which animal is it beware of? Cave canem, beware of which animal? So that's number 1. I'll give you a clue there, it's Sunday night. Number 2, in the Looney Tunes cartoon, what was the cat Sylvester's catchphrase? So in the Looney Tunes cartoon, what was the cat Sylvester's catchphrase? Hello to Chris and Laura playing. I need to get some heavy metal questions in for you next week, don't I? Now, I've been to my friend Paul today, and he said he was showing me Death Leopard. Is it Death Leopard? Have got a new album coming out? Is it for Record Store Day? It was on his list of albums he wanted to get. I didn't even think they were still making new albums, but apparently so. Right. So number 2, in the Looney Tunes cartoon, what was the cat Sylvester's catchphrase? Number 3, how many tiles of the letter E are there in one Scrabble set? So, how many tiles of the letter E are there in one Scrabble set? You might as well have a guess. All right, number 4. What is Madonna's middle name? So number 4, what is Madonna's middle name? Richard and Christian, I think I was inspired by your video last week. We'll have to play that again on Wednesday. Got my own globe at the side there. Oh, pick a place at random. Oh, where are we? Sri Lanka. Just put my finger on Sri Lanka there. Right. So for number 4, what is Madonna's middle name? And don't forget, if you want to send your videos in, Minster Maniacs have sent their video in tonight as well. Send your videos and we'll include them in Wednesday's title sequence. If you haven't already, send them on WhatsApp. Full instructions are in this month's Pub Quiz at Home newsletter. Number 5. Which planet in our solar system is the second closest to the Sun? So number 5. Which planet in our solar system is second closest to the Sun? Number 6, which vegetable provides the majority of the flavour in a dupiazza curry? Dupiazza. Which vegetable provides the majority of the flavour in a dupiazza curry? You have a guess. Okay. Number 7, which US political party did Bill Clinton represent? So number 7, which US political party did Bill Clinton represent? Okay. So there's two, but which one could it be? Number 8. What is the capital of the Isle of Man? So number 8. What is the capital of the Isle of Man? Number 9. In which musical would you find the songs I Dreamed a Dream and Empty Chairs at Empty Tables? So in which musical would you find the songs I Dreamed a Dream and Empty Chairs at Empty Tables? All right, number 10. Oh, somebody will know this. What was Hillary Clinton's maiden name? So number 10. What was Hillary Clinton's maiden name? I'll give you some help because it's 10 to 10. It begins with an R. So it begins with an R. What was Hillary Clinton's maiden name? It begins with the letter R. All right. All right, so that is the end of that round. Let's move on to round 6 then now, which is UK postcodes. Now, for which UK towns are the following letters the postcodes for? So you'll get the gist when I start, all right? So let's put the first one on the screen, because we can do that. So number one is BN. I want to know for which UK town is that the postcode for? BN. So for which UK town is that the postcode for? Number 2, FK. Which UK town is that the postcode for? FK. All right, so we have BN, FK, UK, so could be anywhere really, but FK is your second one. All right. We'll repeat these. Number 3, WV. WV. Where's that? Which UK town is that the postcode for? Number 4, CV. So number 4, CV. Have a guess. All right, so CV. We'll repeat these. Number 5, write them down. CW. So CW. You're thinking through your address book now. Do I know anyone in any of these areas, aren't you? Number 6, HR. HR, okay? HR. Number 7, LL. LL. They're all UK towns, but do you know them? All right. Number 8, it's just one letter. It's the letter B. The letter B. Which UK town's that? Could be towns or cities, really, any of these, couldn't they? Towns or cities, but which one's that? B. All right. Number 9 is SA. SA. And number 10 is, it's not British Telecom, but it's a UK town or city. BT. BT. Where's that the postcode for? So BT. So we'll repeat those. Number 1 is BN. All right, BN. Number 2 is FK. 3 is WV. 4 is CV. 5 is CW. 6 is HR. 7 is LL. 8 is the letter B on its own. 9 is SA. And 10 is BT. All right. One more round. And for those that were asking as well, I have managed to collate a leaderboard for Wednesday night's quiz just gone. So I'll try and find it on the screen. That'll be quite funny. So I'll try and find it. Let me see if I can get it working. There, you've left me with a challenge now. Let's see if I can find my geeky spreadsheet. See if I can find it. I'm sure I can. Let's see if I can get it working. Yeah, we will. So we've got one more round. Here we go. Look, let's see if we can get this on the screen now. By the power of modern technology, I'm sure we can. So let's have a look. So if I go like this and then like that. Oh, now look at that. It is on the screen. So I'm just going to zoom in there. Look at that. There it is. So in a nutshell, the Bertoffs were in the lead. Then Twen PLC, Menster Maniacs were in third on Wednesday night, all by myself. That was Nicky and Barnsley. Then Team Heward. Then Pashley Mega, Bangers and Mash, Eric's Dominoes, 1D10Ts, Big Johnny's Posse, Diego's Divas, Wibsy Wobblers, not going out, that was your top 13, but we also had Team Denny in there, the Bucks, Quarantineager, Hey Dougie, Pink Bellies, No Effing Chance, the Slad Minjas, Erwin Doors, Benny's Bar, Brainington Bull, and Knowles Lane. So that is your score so far, and I'll be able to add them all up now as we go along. So there you go. That was the leaderboard for Wednesday night. Right. Oh, Lauren says, postcodes is our speciality. I know every postcode in the UK. How sad. But we did meet 10 years ago in a call centre. See, it's made up for that dodgy history round, hasn't it, really, Lauren? Something for everyone tonight. Right, more general knowledge to finish then. 10 questions to go. Question number 1. What is the first name of ITV's criminal barrister, Judge Rinder? So what is the first name of ITV's criminal barrister, Judge Rinder? All right. And don't forget as well, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, smartphone quiz. Doing it all again for you lucky members. Wednesday night at 8. Don't miss it. So that's Wednesday. Right, number 2. Who was the author of the Inspector Morse novels? He had a cameo, didn't he, in every single episode that went out on telly. But what was his name? Who was the author of the Inspector Morse novels? All right. Number 3. Who was acting leader of the Liberal Democrat Party for 2 months before the election of Nick Clegg in December 2007? So who was acting leader of the Liberal Democrats for the election of Nick Clegg in December 2007? That is number 3, 7, and then we'll give you a couple of minutes to check your answer. 3. Number 4. How many points, don't go get him out of the cupboard here, I know what you're going to do. How many points is the letter J worth in a Scrabble. How many points is the letter J in a game of Scrabble? Ta-da! You can't keep a good man down. Right, we're back on. So we'll just wait for everyone to find us. I'm going to send the link. I have no idea what happened there. Modern technology, but we're back on. And so I'm just going to send the link to everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing? It was obviously a tired link. I don't know what happened there, but we're just going to get everyone, tell everyone that we're back. And then we can carry on the last round, can't we? Right, so we'll share that with everyone. Hello, everyone. One person's watching. Good. There we go. We sent that on there. New link. New link. Right. We'll wait for everyone to join us. There's two people that have. That's good. That's good. I'll tell my mum, and that's another one then. 3 people have found us. Good. Hello. Hello. Lost picture. I'll send link to yourselves. Hello. Yes, mum saying still not on. Yeah, there you go. There. Hopefully you'll all find us. Sorry, it just literally went. And then it's something about the YouTube bit rate, where I've got 5 bars of internet, so I have absolutely no idea. No idea. But mum saying, yes, mum saying, you're back on. Yes, I know that, mum. I'm back on, yeah. Thanks. Hello, mum. But don't worry if you missed it. I will edit it together so you can still check your answers later on, and you'll be able to see exactly where you're up to. So 3 people have found us. That's good. We'll just see if anyone else joins us. Such a crucial, that was such a time as well, wasn't it? But let's see if anyone else joins us. We'll just send the link. New link. Right, there we go. It's building up a bit now. There we go. 5. We're almost back at the level we were at. So that's good. If anyone misses it, don't worry. You will be able to play back. I'll combine it all into the video so you'll be able to see it. So, Caroline, thanks for letting us know. I was about to ask question 5. How annoying! How annoying! So, number 4, so I can edit it in and blend it in afterwards, was how many points is the letter J worth in a game of Scrabble? So how many points is the letter J worth in a game of Scrabble? That was number 4. All right. Number 5 left you in tenterhooks, didn't it? Who was the Prime Minister before David Cameron? So who was the Prime Minister before David Cameron? That was number 5 for you. All right. Oh, number 6 might be tricky. Hello, somebody else has just joined us. Hello. So number 5, who was the Prime Minister before David Cameron? And remember, if you missed any of them, you'll be able to watch the clips back anyway, but I will edit it back into one video so you'll be able to see all the answers and follow the quiz on demand if you wish to as well. So number 6, which Christian hymn begins with the words, "O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made"? Shall I try and sing it? So it's like, "O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder," sorry, "consider all the worlds thy hands have made." Which Christian hymn begins with those words? There we go. Which Christian hymn begins with the words, "O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made"? All right. Number 7. What shape is rotini pasta? So what shape is rotini pasta? All right. What shape is rotini pasta? Okay. Number 8 for you now. In Judaism, what is meant by the Hebrew word mitzvah? So number 8. In Judaism, what is meant by the Hebrew word mitzvah? M-I-T-Z-V-A-H. What is meant by the Hebrew word mitzvah? Okay. 2 to go. And then we'll mark your answers. Probably had long enough with all that gap to make sure your answers are right. So anyway, we'll proceed quite quickly whilst we've got a stream. Number 9. Who is actor Emilio Estevez's famous father? So number 9. Who is actor Emilio Estevez's famous father? Emilio Estevez's famous father. Who is it? All right. And number 10. Which contains the most calories? Is it a McDonald's Big Mac or a Burger King bacon double cheeseburger? So, which contains the most calories? Is it a McDonald's Big Mac or a Burger King bacon double cheeseburger? One of them. Which one is it? 50-50 chance. All right, I will give you a minute or so to check your answers.
Hello, Josie. Oh, it's coming round. Oh, it's fun this, Josie, isn't it? Oh.
There was just a butterfly, I could have stroked it.
I know, I saw that butterfly. It flew away, didn't it?
I know, no, it wasn't flying.
Going back towards the station now.
Mummy, are we on the track now? Are we on the grass?
You can email your scores once we've marked, and once again, remember to chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. Give you a few seconds. Hope you've enjoyed the quiz tonight. How confident are you of winning? Well, I don't know. We'll see how you get on. And once again, apologies that it broke down. YouTube seemed to have an issue with the bitrate. It wasn't even letting me start a new stream then at first. I was like, what am I going to do? But anyway, we got through it and we're back on. So we'll edit it all back as one file, and then you'll be able to play along and check your answers in case you missed any. And I'll send you lucky members the link so you can play along again if you want to, and catch up where you left off. Right, I think we should do the answers. So back to round 5 for the general knowledge. How would you translate the Latin phrase "cave canem"? It was beware of the dog. Beware of the dog was the answer we were looking for. Number 2, in the Looney Tunes cartoon, what was the cat Sylvester's catchphrase? It is "Suffering Succotash." That's a terrible impression, but "Suffering Succotash" was the answer we were looking for. Number 3, How many tiles of the letter E are there in one Scrabble set? So how many tiles of the letter E are there in one Scrabble set? All right. Oh, no, that was number 12. Yeah, it's 12. 12. I was too busy asking the question again. 12. So 12 letter E's in the Scrabble set. Number 4, Madonna's middle name is Louise. Madonna Louise Ciccone. Louise was the answer we're looking for. Number 5, which planet in our solar system is second closest to the sun? Venus. The vegetable that provides the majority of flavour in a dope piazza curry, it is onion. The political party that Bill Clinton represented is Democratic. The capital of the Isle of Man is Douglas. I Dreamed a Dream and Empty Chairs, Empty Tables is from Les Miserables. And Hillary Clinton's maiden name is Rodham, Rodham. UK postcodes, Lauren, I'm expecting full marks here. BN is Brighton. FK is Falkirk. WV was Wolverhampton. CV was Coventry. CW was Crewe. HR was Hereford. LL was Llandudno. B was for Birmingham. And Amy's asked for a new link. I'm just going to send her the new link. There you go. Amy's just found the new link. There you go. So B for Birmingham. SA was Swansea. BT was Belfast. And that's the end of that round. Right, last round. What is the first name of ITV's criminal barrister, Judge Rinder? That was Robert. What was the name of the author of the Inspector Morse novels? It is Colin Dexter. Who was acting leader of the Liberal Democrat Party for 2 months before the election of Nick Clegg in December 2007? Vince Cable. How many points is the letter J worth in a game of Scrabble? It is 8. Lauren just said she got full marks on UK postcodes. Well done, Lauren. I didn't expect anything less after you said that earlier. So letter J is worth 8 points. Prime Minister before David Cameron was Gordon Brown. He was Prime Minister from 2006 to 2010. Did you know that? Did you remember that? No, in fact, 2007 to 2010. Let's get it right, Chris. The Christian hymn that begins with the words, "O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the words thy hands have made," was how great thou art. How great thou art. What shape is routinely passed as question 7 was a corkscrew or helix shaped? In Judaism, what is meant by the Hebrew word for mitzvah? It is a commandment. So apparently it refers to the 613 commandments given in the Torah. So there you go. Commandment is what it means. Emilio Estevez's famous father is Martin Sheen. And a Big Mac contains more calories than a Burger King bacon double cheeseburger. A Big Mac has 508 calories. A bacon double cheeseburger has 380 calories. Amy and Andy, you might be on delayed. So if you're watching delayed, you have to email me your score afterwards even. So don't worry, email your score afterwards and we'll give you a mention. So at least you're on. So that's the answers. Email your scores in. chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I think we got everyone back. Somehow we got everyone back there. But you can email your scores in to chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. We might not have the graphics, but at least we'll be able to conclude the quiz. So email your scores in and we'll find out who are the winners tonight. And a reminder, we will combine it all so it's all back as one nice file so you can watch the quiz nice and tidily at your leisure during the week, you lucky members, and we'll send you the link out as well. Oh, Richard Bryan says, great quiz as always, Chris, despite the break, and thanks, see you Wednesday. 51 points, Wibsy Wobblers. Crikey, that's a good score. I think I'm going to have to have a whiskey now, Richard, but yes, we rescued that, didn't we there? 51. So I have no idea, because my internet is an absolute full 5 bars. I've no idea what happened there. But YouTube's funny like that sometimes. It needs, if you have a lot of people trying to stream and maybe something like it's popular for it. But we're on. That's the main thing. So Wibsy Wobblers 51. At the minute, Richard and Christine, you're winning. Team Heward finish on 53 points. So you take the lead at the minute, Team Heward. Is it going to be enough to win? Clearly peaked in the first half, they say. Lauren, Menster Maniacs, 40 out of 70. Terrible tonight. But they said do postcodes, football and movies every week and we'll smash it. As long as you enjoyed it, Lauren, and great to have your company once again. Any more scores coming in? Not yet. We'll just look out for some more. Oh, my brother Phil says, I'm horny, scored 44. He says, not much of an improvement in the second part, but enjoyed it nevertheless. In the words of good old Jim, super smashing great. It looks like it could be Team Heward's night. My mum and dad say 47. Really enjoyed it, especially Family Fortunes. Did you like Family Fortunes, everyone? Well, I nearly got out of the Blockbusters question, so thank you, Mum. Let's see if there's any more scores in. If you've got any more scores and you're playing it on demand, email them into chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I'll give it another minute or so and then we'll conclude. But I think at the minute, as it stands, it's Team Heward that have won tonight. If you are playing on demand, do let me know what your score is, though. You can email chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. Mark says, we lost all connection from the end of the postcode questions. Oh, no. But I tell you what, Mark, I'll send you the link and you'll be able to play along again, and you can find out how many you were scoring, because you were doing well in the first half, weren't you? Right, I think it's well done to Team Heward for this month's monthly quiz. I'll be back on Wednesday with a smartphone quiz at 8 o'clock. Have a good few days, won't you, all of you? And I'll see you 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Good night, all. Take care.